Hello everyone and welcome back to F1 Championship Edition. Now I'm very aware it's all going downhill, although never really climbed up the hill. But we've got a crown in the jewel, or is it, no, the jewel in the crown. But sadly my crown jewels will be getting nowhere near anything in Monaco because yes, we drive a Super Aguri. McLaren will be gunning for glory again, of course they will be, their car works and has grip and straight line speed. Oh, not another one.
Welcome to Monte Carlo for Saturday's
Very upbeat, James. I can't resonate with that at the moment. I'll be honest with you, I did the practice session. It's not looking good, boys and girls. It's not looking good. But let's get on with this. Try to be a bit more upbeat. We're on the streets. We're on the streets. We don't belong to the streets, but we are on the streets. Just need some pace. Please, I'm begging for a bit of pace. Honestly, one upside is we don't have to rely on straight line speed all that much as we test the barriers to make sure they're working correctly. And they are. And they are. We crossed the line. Our first lap is a 17.0 and currently 4 tenths behind Scott's speed. But that was just a banker lap. We're going again. We are 1 second up in the first sector. You know, step to me in the first sector. Problem is, I do like a really good first sector. We'll mess up a little bit and we're going with improver the 15.0, but Coulthard is taking the damn 13.9. I'm not sure I can get that low. But we strapped on a fresh set of tyres. I see the full throttle sign and we go for it again. Right, Montero is on a 14.9. He's currently in Q2. We got done for scrubbing. Didn't want to show you that for some reason. Just a waste of time, really. But we will get crackling. Right, so first sector, we're down 2.5 tenths down. Where was I going? Right, through the swimming pool section now, we're 3 tenths down. Did I get done for scrubbing there? No, I didn't. I don't know how, because that was all 4 wheels off. I had created my own track, but we're out of the final corner now. We're going to come to the finish line. Where is this going to put us? P15 currently. I don't think damage. Oh, the front wing's gone. We snuck through. And when I say snuck through, well, we didn't really sneak through because we weren't 16th. Alright, as it turns through, we crept through. Q2. Problem is, our qualifying pace ain't really that bad. Ignore Spain. But you. Oh my. Right, little mistake. So I thought, return to the garage. Pretend it didn't happen, leave the garage. Straight on it, got 9 minutes to go. Midway, like 13th, 14th, I'll take that, because I don't think that's too bad. Problem is, we will not get points on merit, I don't think. Absolutely not. Nowhere near points on merit, I don't think. But we're in the quick swimming pool section now, get the car stopped, turn in, done. There's a lot of red in that top right corner there. It's a disgrace. But we are currently up in both sectors, which is probably correct, so I should set a time yet, I don't think. But we're coming to the line. P4, boys. Nah, come on. Come P4. I said 13.6. We got through P. Now I'm going to get too excited because the last time I was this high, I haven't been high, is what I want to stress. But we're in Q3. Is that for Q3 for the first time? Now come on, that's got to mean something. Honda, please, put me in the damn second car. Oh yeah, you got to start on your race fuel, didn't you? Got to do a lap on your race starting fuel. What a dodgy set of rules they had back then. I suppose not as bad as the aggregate qualifying session. Currently P10, we're going to come to the line. To go P9. Ooh, that was smooth through turn 1. I used all the track, and I don't usually use all the track. Sometimes I don't even use half the track. We're 7 tenths up in the first sector alone. Are we going to get high, boys? Are we going to get sky high? Through the left, right. We hit the brakes. We are 1.5 tenths up in the second sector, and that's actually outrageous because I'm quite decent in the second. Oh, we clip Raskas to perfection. Out of final corner. I have no idea what the name of that corner is. We come to the line and we P4. P4. Oh, scenes in the away end. I won't lie to you. Pole was on the cards. I'm going to say it. Pole was on the cards. 100% back myself to the hills that pole was on the cards. There was half a second in that lap. Somewhere.
Welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix, where the fastest drivers in the world get to rub shoulders with the rich, the famous and the beautiful. The Monaco Grand Prix is the most famous and glamorous race on the Formula One calendar. The small principality first hosted a Grand Prix way back in 1929, before the official World Championship began. Formula One cars have now outgrown the tight confines of the Monaco streets, but it's still an amazing sight to see the best drivers in the world weaving their way between the barriers. A good grid position here is vital, as the tight street circuit makes overtaking very difficult indeed. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. Michael Schumacher will start from pole. Next on the front row is Giancarlo Fisichella. Jenson Button goes from third, with Yu completing row 2. Rubens Barrichello goes from 5th. Kimi Raikkonen is next to him in 6th. Fernando Alonso is 7th. Jarno Trulli occupies 8th on the grid.
Right people, we are on the grid. We are waiting for the 5 lights. It does 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights. Go! Right, we are floating away. It is a decent start. If we can thunderbolt Button up into turn 1, he defends the inside line. But if we can get him up the hill, I am just going to defend to my heart's content. I'm weaving. I'll be like Senna in 92. Right? You are going to see some questionable defending in this episode, but people, we have to. If we ever want points, and I mean ever want points, we're going to have to do some questionable things to get them. Maybe not even necessarily some legal things, but that's how much I care for this. What is this line? We hit the brakes. We're running out. Oh, we're running really wide. Now, you see, I slowed down. Are we going to get a penalty? We are going to get a penalty. 6 seconds. Lord, murderers get less. Ooh, was that me? Okay, it might have been me. Like I said to you, some things might not be legal, but if we can finish P4, P5, there's some tasty little points on offer here for us today. Yeah, this was the incident. I had obviously gotten a 6-second penalty for slowing down, which is outrageous, and obviously then, but the thing is, right, it weren't even like his fault. He did stop, bless him. But he does quit this year, technically, doesn't he? Because he doesn't like the politics. In other words, he couldn't beat Raikkonen and got sad about it. But that's for another day. That is for another day. We are on lap 2, 6 to go. Just quickly want to butt in. If I do get a better drive for season 2, longer races, people want longer races, let me know. But he's pitting to... Oh, okay. Do you know, I'm worrying myself. Do you know, I'm flapping a little bit here. Like my arse cheeks are going like rabbit's nose. Is he day out? He's always out. There's no point in him turning up, to be honest. We're down pit lane. We need a good start. Remember, it's anti-clockwise, so the buttons will be the other way round. I kept telling myself down the pit lane as well. Other way, other way, other way. Yeah, we're a bit slow here, and we 8.4. I take 8.4 is the average. So I'll take that. I'll take 8.4, but we head out, and we are currently 11th, 12th. Right, I've been given a penalty. What? 2 seconds. I take that's not too bad. What? 8 seconds. I barely crossed it. I don't care that Villeneuve's 8 seconds. I did no worse in Spain. 8 seconds, that could cost us. And the problem is they're all bunched up behind me, and I've lost a total of like 10 seconds worth of penalties. That is not good. Right, but someone has exploded. Do not slip on the oil, because if I slip on the oil and touch a barrier and lose a wheel, I'm dashing a controller even though I'm not holding it, I'm holding the microphone. Holding the microphone. I could sing. I won't, but I could. But we're at the final corner now. Right, currently 6th. Is there any more cars in the pit lane? Right, 8th, 9th. Right. Where are we? 8th. That's Alonso. We can get Alonso on exit. He's coming. Ooh, he's turning what a path. How dare he? Man, a one-time world champion if he tried to step to me. I had to get rough. I had to get rough. But we're in P7. That's 2 points. That is 2 points. Did I take 2 points? Considering I was given like an hour worth of penalties for slightly going over the old pit lane exit line. That's a disgrace. I'm fuming about that. I probably lost. I probably would have ended up fit, probably behind Raikkonen, so I'd probably been 5th, 6th. But it's a couple of hours in the pit, so we're 6th now. Oi, oi, oi. 6th. I take 6th. It's a lovely number 6. Got a few laps to go. I'm going to defend so badly that Alonso might not even finish this race. So, but if he wants to take the risk, then I'm going to let him take the risk. On his head, so be it. Let's go. But where we find right, we've got, 2 and a bit laps to go. Get on the brakes. Oh, we're out. Oh, we've been ploughed. We have been ploughed. Alonso's out. Now, admittedly, I did say Alonso might not finish this race, but I will not take any blame for that. He could see me. The man's a one-time world champion. You think he got a head screwed on. He weren't looking. Yeah, so outrageous. But we got 1 lap to go before we possibly score our first points here today. Trulli blew up behind us. So there is quite a large gap back to Rubens Barrichello. So we should be able to cruise to the finish line and pick up, what is that, 3 points. Now, I know when you say 3 points out loud, it doesn't sound that great, but when I was absolutely convinced we won't be scoring no points all season, I am absolutely taking this is a big day, because points at the end of the season could be the thing that gets us a better drive. It needs to be the thing that gets us a better drive, because, quite frankly, I'm sacking the whole thing off if we don't get another drive. So, we cross the line. Yes, people, we take the points. I own this team. I run this team.
Another historic race concludes here at Monaco. It's always a very special occasion, and this year has been no exception. Drama at its highest. Street racing at its most challenging. It's an incredible place, and it's always a pleasure to be here on Grand Prix weekend. 2 weeks from now, and much earlier than in recent years, we'll do it all again at the home of the British Grand Prix, Silverstone. Silverstone could almost be considered the home GP of no less than 6 teams. McLaren, Renault, Williams, Honda, Red Bull and Midland F1 are all based in the UK, and you can be assured of a very special weekend of racing. We'll see you there in June. Thanks for joining us, take care and goodbye.
So there we have it, people. Finally getting some points on the board. Super Aguri are frothing that I'm in their number 1 seat. Ooh, it is a good day to be me. But let's have a little gander at the Drivers' Championship. Michael Schumacher leads by 4 points to Kimi Raikkonen. Fisichella is 3rd. Alonso's having a mare. He is back in 4th, but look at that, 12th place, 3 points. Absolutely tidy. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe.